Hey everybody. Um Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's doing fine. Yeah, I had recorded this story. It said transgenders and gay prostitutes. Um I recorded the story. Well, I don't know if I recorded the story or not. I guess in my own receptionist, I thought I did. Um I I ain't never did a story like this before, about gay prostitutions. And you know what, y'all? Now that I see, I didn't record it. I recorded another story, y'all. I'm so crazy. I'm so crazy. So I wanted to talk about transgender and gay prostitution. Um, it's very popular in the U.S. I don't know if it's very popular in um Australia or anywhere else. It's very popular in the US because in the US that's what they do. That's what we do. We when I say we, I'm gonna include myself as well because y'all know I'm gay, and when I ran away from home, that was one of the things that I did. I prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. You got transgenders out there. They do escorts. I'm gonna say allegedly. I'm not gonna say they escort. Or prostitute. I'm gonna say they allegedly do it. So and that is what it is. I mean, it's a. I want to say it's a trend, but I also want to say that you could die from it. Really, it's a death sentence. Because reason why I say it's a death sentence is because you can get in the car with a client, and the next thing you know, you cannot come back home. And also, you have to look at you. You can come up with HIV and AIDS. It's all sorts of things that can cause you not to survive being a prostitute. And that's what I wanted to say. Um, I had thought I had recorded this, but you know what I was doing, y'all? And this is my fault. I was messing with my computer trying to get my banner up and trying to get my logo up, for my brand and stuff, thinking that I uh recorded. So this is what I want to say. If you're gonna do prostitution, be careful of what you do. I'm not saying to do it. I'm saying be careful because it's not good. It really is. You hear everyday people out there doing prostitution, and you hear everyday people is escorting. They put their name out there, but baby, um, you looking for like hold on, y'all, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I was watching this scene from Texas Walker Ranger. I ain't really never liked it, but I'm getting into it now. So let me tell y'all this. So being in prostitution is very dangerous. And I don't know what made me want to do this story. I think I had seen something. I think I had seen something. I don't know what I had seen. But it was transgender prostitution, and I wanted to talk about transgender and gay prostitution because I thought it wasn't it wasn't good because it happens every day. It's out here. I don't know. It's out here. Oh, I'm sorry about my nails, y'all. It's even out here in it's out here in a different lot of states. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they make their money and that's how they survive. Because that's how they make their money and that's how they survive. You know what I'm saying? You know, being a prostitute. You know, they don't know no other way. They don't know no way to live. You know what I'm saying? Like I had did a, I think I had did a video about being homeless and being gay, and it's a lot of like I was watching the video. It uh was a lot of shelters in New York, and it's a lot of transgenders, but they can't get in the shelters because the shelters are overcrowded, and some of the shelters are closed down. Some of the shelters are closed down here. I know a lot of people that's homeless and that's and that they not gay, but then they become gay because the shelters here are homeless and they have to do what they do to survive. And it's not easy. It's not easy because it's not easy living out there on those streets. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I ran away from home, I simply remember me prostitute, and that's how I end up getting to know some of the girls, which I'm gonna say, gay from some of my gay friends. You call them the girls, but that's how come I end up knowing some of the girls, and some of the girls start letting me in the house, in their house, sleeping on the floor because I remember it was a lot of us in one apartment and one bedroom sleeping in the living room. And this queen, she worked. I'm not gonna say her name. She worked at McDonald's. Her daddy used to get up every morning and come and get her and take her to work. Matter of fact, I think the queen now stay right here. No, she don't stay right here. I think the queen right now she works right here at Jack in the Box, right here where I stay. But we used to call her Cuckoo, blah blah. I ain't gonna say what we used to call her. Well, I guess it's okay. I'm gonna say Cuckoo Linda. That's what we used to call her, Cuckoo Linda. You know, but all of us used to sleep in her apartment, and we used to sleep in the living room. Some of us used to sleep in the living room, some used to sleep in the dining room, some of them used to sleep on the couch. That's all I remember, and I remember sometimes when it got overcrowded, some of us used to sleep outside. Cause I remember me sleeping outside on the porch. Yeah, I remember. Until I met other friends. Then when I met other friends started letting me sleep in their houses, and they had two and three bedrooms and say, "Well, here is your bedroom." But I remember me trying to get money to make sure I paid them for rent, and I did. And the one way I did because back then, before I became HIV positive, I was skinny and I was built like a girl. I had hips and stuff. So therefore, what I started to do was I started prostitute. I started prostitute because I knew what men liked and I knew what men wanted. So I started prostituting, and guys started paying me. I started charging them a certain amount of money. I'm not gonna say that on here. Back then, they had you can put up a ad up in the paper, the gay paper. They had a gay paper that you can put up an ad, and people will come and you had clients. People will come and do this and do that with you. You understand me? Because that's the one way I had my apartment. That's one of the ways I had my apartment. So it was like I'm gonna say it was not easy, and um, one thing I'm gonna say is prostitution can get you in a lot of trouble. Um, I made sure I used condom when I was prostitute. That's how come I always knew that I didn't catch HIV when I was out there prostitute. I caught it from my lover. You understand what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know. You just know. So, it was just things like, so do I think transgenders pro do it just be the transgender prostitute? No. But do I think that is they still doing it? I don't know. Do I recommend it? No. Do I think they should stop it? Yes. Uh, do I think they should be careful? I do think they should be careful. I also think that, you know, hey, we live in a society where people just want fast money and they just want to do what they want to do. People don't want to go out and get no job. People want to make money how they make money, and that's just it. It don't matter how we look at it. So that's just how that just that's just how it is. But I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna say I love y'all, and I'm sorry that I had to get back on here because I had sworn y'all I had um recorded this video, but I don't start back now recording videos in the morning like I used to. I just want to say I love y'all, and just keep God in your life.